An hour west of downtown West Palm Beach, rural real estate comes into focus. The Glades have always had a huge impact on Palm Beach County's economy. Dense crops and sugarcane are firmly planted in the muck that wraps the western side of Lake Okeechobee. 60,000 people call this place home.
I come down here every muck bowl,
Including 26-year-old Micaiah Evans.
I grew up in Pahokee.
She's been homeless for the better part of 4 years.
I never thought I'd have to go through something like this, but unfortunately I'm in this situation. I'm trying to get out of it.
She's living in Lake Village at the Glades, the only Palm Beach County-owned transitional housing here that offers a temporary roof over her head and hope that a permanent one comes soon.
It's very hard. Everything is moving very slow right now.
Each person works with the local housing authority to find a rental or a home. But it's not as easy out here, considering many turn a blind eye to a big problem.
When I go and I talk in Washington and say I'm from Palm Beach County, nobody believes this is here. And nobody from the coast really travels out here, and so out of sight, out of mind.
Palm Beach County Commissioner Melissa McKinley has seen the worst of blight in her district. Take, for instance, Joe Lewis Apartments. She and the county recently condemned this place when black mold and sewage dripping into kitchen sinks made a toxic situation unlivable. The landlord racked up $350,000 in fines and has yet to pay, according to McKinley. 15 families suddenly found themselves homeless.
When we talk about the housing crisis in South Florida, how is it different here in the Glades?
The housing here it's old. The families out here are living in poverty. There's not a lot of inventory.
McKinley says a multitude of problems make this crisis different from the coast. She says 40% of the population is below the poverty level. Most of the housing here is old, built before 1979, and a base of residents are seasonal, who work in the fields every year.
The problem that I have here is if we shut something down, we're limited in where we can place somebody temporarily until we can find a new living situation for them.
That could be changing long term. Across town, this old abandoned school will soon become affordable workforce housing.
This is Glade View Elementary.
Jonathan Brown, Palm Beach County's Director of Housing and Economic Development, says this example can save the Glades from the housing crisis.
We estimate that there are going to be about 65 single-family homes, 10 acres, $29–30 million project.
Palm Beach County School District no longer needed the land. It's about to be demolished, and bidding for a developer is underway. In 2 years, this site will open, bringing real opportunity to people like this single mom.
To be able to know that I don't have to struggle, I don't have to worry about living in a shelter, I don't have to worry about where me and my child is going to lay our head at. But tonight, I got a place where I have the keys to, I'm able to sleep at night peacefully.